Good afternoon and welcome to Robin's Fanatics TV from me, coming from my back garden with me, AJ. And today I'll be doing a vlog on today's pitching in Isthmian League fixture between Carshalton Athletic and Brightlingsea Regent. Both teams back in league action today after FA Trophy exploits last Saturday. Carshalton Athletic won in a close fought game 3-2 down in Horsham, and Brightlingsea Regent lost 1-0 down over in Staines. So yeah, and in the next round of the FA Trophy, incidentally while I'm talking about it, Carshalton Athletic are drawn away to Wellbeing Garden City, which is going to be played next Saturday. So I'm going to look forward to that. Hopefully I can get to that one. Look forward to that because it'll be a new ground I've not done before. So I like going new grounds, so I'm looking forward to that. But back to today, yeah, in the league, last league results for both teams. Brightlingsea Regent lost 2-1 at Margate previous Saturday, and of course Carshalton Athletic lost midweek fixture down at the lovely Dripping Pan. Lewis went down there and lost 1-0 in the closely fought game. We didn't take our chances and got punished for it. But that's then. This is a new day. As far as the league table stands, Carshalton Athletic are currently sitting in 13th place, and Brightlingsea Regent have had a bit of a bad start to the season. They're currently sitting 18th with a minus goal difference of 20 already. So hopefully, if we can take our chances today, we might score a few, which would be good. We create the chances fine enough, but we just can't put them away at the moment. But we're still working on it. We're getting there. We'll get there eventually. One day it'll all come together, and hopefully we'll knock someone by a hatful. And it might be today, or it might be another game. But yeah, so looking forward to the game. Last meeting between the two teams was back in 18th of November 2019, so nearly 2 years ago to the day. We didn't meet last season because of the league shut down because of COVID. And so that was the last fixture we played at Carshalton Avenue against Brightlingsea Regent. It was their first visit there as well. And Carshalton Athletic came through with a 2-0 win. Jeremiah Amu and Ricky Corboa were the goal scorers for Carshalton Athletic that day to give us for the 3 points. So yeah, obviously there's going to be no highlights today and no goals. Well, there was no goals last week, how it went, but yeah, because we're at home today, I can't do these at the ground, unfortunately. But so I'll be back later, probably not in my back garden because it'll be dark by then, but I'll be back later with a roundup of how it's gone for the Robins and a roundup of the Isthmian League results. Okay, so yeah, until later on, I'll see you later. Yeah, just in addition to my vlog, team news has come through from the Carshalton Avenue, and Carshalton Athletic have made 4 changes to the side that lost to Lewis midweek. Luke Reed, Peter Denny, Harry Ottaway and Dan Bennett are all starting, and missing is Paris Hamilton Downs, which I think is probably a suspension as he picked up his 5th booking last week. Chris Sessignon, Bradley Williams and Lewis White, surprisingly. So he's thrown another surprise our way with the line-up, like he did the week before, but worked then, so he obviously knows what he's doing. So yeah, so that's the line-up. Okay, I'll be back later. Good evening, this is AJ reporting for Robin's Fanatics TV on today's Isthmian Premier League game between Carshalton Athletic and Brightlingsea Regent. And it turned out to be a really, really good game for the Robins. Sensational victory. It finished Carshalton Athletic 6, Brightlingsea Regent 1. Yes, we actually took our chances today, you know, and it could have been a few more as well, but for their goalkeeper, we pulled off about 3 or 4 stunning saves in the first half. It was unorthodox the way he done it, but he could have been a lot worse for Brightlingsea. Like I said earlier, we made 4 changes to the starting lineup, and we had 5 subs on the bench, but it was better than Brightlingsea because Brightlingsea only had 1 sub. They had hardly anyone on the bench actually. A coach, assistant manager, they didn't even have a physio. But then they had to use their only sub after about 11 minutes when one of their players went off injured. So yeah, it was very, very. I thought we were down to the bare bones. While Brightlingsea were sort of beyond that, but you know, don't know what the situation is there. But I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon. I know it's a long trip from Brightlingsea, but there you go. That's the way it is. But yes, Carshalton got off to a fantastic start. Dan Bennett put Robins 1-0 up after 4 minutes. A lovely little finish. Well, I say lovely little finish. It was actually a great header from a cross from the right hand side by Bobby Price. So yeah, it made it 1-0. You know, and then we kind of had a feeling that, you know, we could really get something here because we really attacked with purpose again for the start of it. And yeah, and so we kept going, and we did. We went just before the half an hour. We went 2-0 up. Dan Hector puts us 2-0 up. Received a pass, went straight through 2 defenders and fired it home in the bottom corner to make it 2-0. You know, I thought we could be onto something here. We could be onto something there. But in the usual, typical Carshalton style, we sort of let them back into it at that point anyway. 35 minutes. Dawacha fired home from a cross unmarked from the left-hand side, fired home and made it 2-1. So we were thinking, oh, come on, seriously, we can't bugger this one up because, I mean, they weren't very good, to be fair. But you know, when we sort of rocked us up a little bit and we carried on punting forward, we had some really good chances, sort of, you know, before they pulled one back. I think Jordan Cheadle had a shot saved, and Dan Hector had another one saved by a goalkeeper. Free kick hit was saved by a keeper as well. The goalkeeper in the Brightlingsea goal was really good actually. I mean, he didn't, you know, you couldn't really blame him for any of the goals. But if it weren't for him, it could have quite easily been 8 or 9. I'm not exaggerating on that either. I mean, we were that much better than them. Yeah, but then our goal of the game for me came from Jordan Cheadle on the 44th minute, just before half time. Got bundled over outside the penalty area, about 25 yards out. Jordan comes up, fires home one of his sensational free kicks. It's a bit like the one we had as he scored against at VCD a few seasons back. 25 yards out, smashed it in, hits the underside of the crossbar and goes into the bottom corner of the net for a 3-1. Sensational goal, you know. So it's just a shame that I can't film the home goals. Now you can see them on Robins TV, you know, which is great, you know. But it's just a shame I can't do these at home, especially after today's game. So it would have been great to have seen a load of goals on this one, but it is what it is. But Robins TV will have them later, and you know, you can really appreciate them when you watch that. But anyway, going back to the game, yeah. So half time came and it was Carshalton Athletic 3. Brightlingsea Regent 1, and it could have quite easily been 4-5. Like I said, goalkeeper pulled off a couple of really good saves. Yeah, at the second half, we just sort of carried on from where we left off, and then 57 minutes, Dan Bassett gets in on the goals. Harry Otteray chested one down to him, and he beat a couple of players, ran through, and fired it home to make it 4-1. So, you know, by this time, Brightlingsea were out on their feet. You know, they had to already use their 1 sub, so that their play was going down, injured, left, right, and centre. So they did well to still finish with that 11 men actually. And I mean injury wise, because quite a few of their players went down, but they only had the 1 sub, so they just had to carry on through. But Carshalton were ruthless by this time. We was totally on top of the game, and you know, we sensed blood, so we actually carried on going for it. And like I've said before, when we play that way, we're sensational to watch. It's great, quick passing, you know, and it's, you know, we're taking the chances as well. Today we took the chances, but we created, you know. So even on 10 minutes left to play, even the centre backs coming on the goal tally. Jalen Jones made it 5-1. Brilliant powers home header from a Jordan Cross corner to make it 5-1. You know, and yeah, we still could get a couple more even after that. You know, I thought, we were creating, and the goalkeeper was pulled a couple more good saves in the second half as well. I mean, I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he played well and conceded 6 goals, and none of them were his fault, and he didn't deserve that. I mean, he kept that score in single figures for them. He really did. But but on 87 minutes, Dan Bannett bagged a brace, as they say, and got his second goal of the game and made it 6-1. And lovely, great bit of team football between Danny Bassett and Danny Hector. All the Dans in this one, and then Dan Bannett just fired home a tap in to make it 6-1. And that was it. It was and we had another chance after that. It could have been 7-1, but it went just wide. But we didn't need Lewis White. He didn't need to come on. It was good because we got the game Monday night against Folkestone, so it was quite handy actually, because he could sub some players, the manager, and rest put them in mind for Monday's game against Folkestone, which of course was going to be a lot more difficult than this one. Folkestone are right up, sort of up third place, I think they are, and having a good season. But but back to today's game. It was. It's when it all clicks together like that. And I know Brightlingsea were pretty poor, to be fair, but I mean, they had one shot in the first half and scored from it, and I think they had another shot which hit the side netting in the second half. But apart from that, that was pretty much it. That win put the Robins up to 10th place in the league, so comfortably mid-table, and great. And so great bonus as we go on to Monday's game, when we are at home to Folkestone Invicta, like I said earlier. So that's going to be a lot tougher than today. They'll come down full of confidence, and they'll have more of a game with that one. But luckily, hopefully we got to rest a couple of players today, and we got to take a couple of other players off early, because the game was won. So it was pretty straightforward really. So great performance, top notch from the guys. Took their chances, created the chances, took the chances, and really put Brightlingsea to the sword. So great. So it finished Carshalton Athletics 6, Brightlingsea Regent 1. So now, while I'm here, I thought I'd do today's results in the Isthmian Premier Division, and they were as follows: Bishop Stortford 1, Lewis 1, Bognor Regis Town 1, Kingstonian 1, Carshalton Athletics 6, Brightlingsea Regent 1, Cheshunt 0, Folkestone 0, Corinthian Casuals 1, Enfield Town 2, East Thurrock 0, Leatherhead 2. That's their second win of the season. So I think they've had a change of management recently, so they're just starting to get their season together now. But East Thurrock United they look doomed. They really do. Haringey Borough 2, Margate 2, Hornchurch 1, Merstham 0, and Worthing 2, Potters Bar Town 1. So that's it. So in the league table, Worthing are top, 5 points clear of second place. Enfield Town, who also won today. So it's just saying that Carshalton Athletic are, like I said, they've gone up to 10th. So mid-table, good record. Goal difference is taking a good boost as well, +9. So it's just what we needed to do today. But just one more thing. Just thought I'd mention the two Isthmian Premier League clubs that were still in the FA Cup today, for the FA Cup first round. And it finished Carlisle United 2, Horsham 0. Long trip for them. And I think they played well for what I gather. It was just, it's a League 2 side, isn't it? So it's tough. And Horsham will be looking to get back into concentrating on their season now, because they're currently bottom now after today's results. But they've got a couple of games in hand over Leatherhead, who are second from bottom. And the other team, who are from the Wyman Premier, Wyman, it's not been Wyman for years, still calling it that, Isthmian Premier, it finished Lincoln City 1, Bowers and Pitsea 0. So they both fell at the first round hurdle, but I'll be happy to have got that far. So yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'm really happy. Great result for the boys today. And next game, like I said, is on Monday night when we're at home to Folkestone Invicta, which will be a much tougher test for the boys. But you know, hopefully we can sort of gain some confidence from today. I'll probably come back and do another one of these vlogs for that game as well. You know, I probably will. And then on Tuesday, we've got Merstham versus Cray Wanderers. I might do a vlog from that as well, but then that'll be one with match highlights and stuff. So, you might get bored with me by the end of this week. But yeah, that's it now. That's me, AJ, for Robbie's Fanatics TV, rounding this up. And I'll be back for a report on Monday's game against Folkestone. So until then, see you later. Come on, you Robins.